Are you safe? Do you?
I'm on the love of my life. This woman right here, yes. She the one.
Oh, right.
If you need anything, call us.
Thanks for telling me what happened.
We'll take care of it.
Come over anytime, Andy.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Give me three.
Okay, Sistas and specifically Zatima fans. Now, we know the Zatima series is coming in a few months, if not a couple months here on BET Plus, and I'm just sitting up here thinking about how the one scene worth watching from this week's episode of Sistas was between the 20 and maybe 27-minute mark of the episode. And I have the episode pulled up in front of me now on my computer, and I just want to make sure I got the timestamps right. But yeah, it's about the 20-minute mark where we have Zach confronting Fatima about the Hayden situation, and then Andy just rudely storms into Zach's new home like she owns the place, and, accuses them of having Hayden murdered and whatnot. But towards the end of this scene, which was hilarious as hell, I've seen some mixed thoughts on it. Some people are like, man, this person, Hayden almost got killed and all this illegal activity, and Fatima and Zach are treating it like immature kids, like it's a joke and this and that. I mean, feel how you feel. I can definitely understand. I've watched this scene 4 times. I've done that thing where I write down all the dialogue again, but I actually enjoyed this scene a lot, so it didn't feel like a lot of work. Don't worry, this isn't that video. That's going to be its own separate thing. This video is pinpointing, in my opinion, the moment that the Zatima spinoff was born. In my opinion. And I'm going to, I actually played that scene at the beginning of the video. It's when Zach made it known to Andy, oh no, Andy, I'm okay. I found the love of my life. You ain't got to worry about me no more. And then, Andy, is still shocked, confused, and I got to get the hell out of here. Based on how jovial and cheerful these two are, given what's happened to Hayden, it's like, these fools are crazy. Yep, they're perfect for each other. And then from there, instead of looking at the house, because Fatima's like, oh girl, this is 99% done. You want to look around? No, it's fine. And it is funny because after that, Fatima's like, drop by anytime. And then Andy leaves. Fatima and Zach have their moment, and then they rush up the stairs. As far as I'm concerned, that's the moment Zatima, the spinoff series, was born. Because I think of it this way. Andy kind of gave her blessing in a way, or you could almost say that they didn't need her blessing. It's like Zach was like, hey, I appreciate it, Andy, but we good. We good over here. We good over here. I don't need to call 911. She's 911. So I really feel like this was the moment where it showcased that Zatima was doing their own thing, and like George Jefferson, or the Jeffersons, I should say, they're moving on up. Because I look at it this way. The moment Andy walked out of that door and Zach and Fatima went upstairs like they were being elevated, I felt like that was the moment that the Zatima series was good to go. I mean, so Sistas came on Wednesday night. If the Zatima series had started the following day on Thursday, that would have made perfect sense. Obviously, I'm not saying Zach and Fatima are done with Sistas. There's still more story beats that need to move forward and whatnot, but I really feel like even if we don't have an official backdoor pilot episode of Sistas, which I'm pretty confident we will have, but then again, think of it this way. Ruthless was a spinoff of The Oval, and even though there wasn't a full episode of The Oval dedicated to Ruthless, there was a moment at the ending of the first episode, as well as the beginning of the second episode, where Callie is abducted by the Rakadushi members, and then that leads to what happens in the Ruthless series, at the beginning of season 1. So I feel like the same thing is happening in season 4 of Sistas, where we may not have an official episode dedicated to the Zatima spinoff, but I feel like there will be key moments throughout season 4 which will lead to the spinoff, such as, you know, Fatima eventually moving in with Zach, and like I said, this first moment here with Andy walking out of the door. It kind of reminded me of The Pains, like, what was it, episode 3, when CJ and his family and Calvin, they walked out of the door, leaving behind Ella and Curtis, which, again, left the door open for all the new characters to show up. And as a result, you know, that's the spin-off series in itself, which was god-awful. So I feel like Andy, the main character of Sisters, walking out of the door of Zach and Fatima's new home was like, you know what? I'm good. It's like, you know, hey, come by anytime. Now, I don't know. I don't think KJ Smith was in Atlanta during the filming of Zatima, but they finished that shit so fast that not even I could keep up with it. So who's to say she wouldn't make a surprise appearance like she did in Bruh? But I feel like Zach and Fatima are already so established on Sisters that there's really not a need for a special guest appearance from Sisters, unless really, like, if it's none but fan service. But that was just my thought. Now, let me know what you think. Do you agree that the moment that Zatima was born was the scene I referenced at the beginning of this video, where Zach let Andy know, hey, I met the love of my life. I'm good. We good. And I'm just thinking to myself, if only Karen, even if Karen was standing right there, she would be saying, even though Zach made it clear, I found the love of my life. We made for each other. We good. Zach, tell me what I need to hear so I can move on. We through? It's over? Heifer, get out. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe as we close in on 200,000 subscribers. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. If you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. But above all, hit that bell icon and select all. That way you keep up to date whenever I post new content on the channel.